The kingdom of Dahomey, the Agojie warriors return from battle after rescuing women who had been taken by slave traders. These warriors are an elite army made entirely of women, feared by enemies and respected by their people. Their leader, General Nanisca, brings the rescued captives back home and reminds the king that outside forces are growing stronger and the slave trade is becoming a bigger threat. Inside the palace, King Gizo listens as different advisors argue over the future of the kingdom. Some want Dahomey to continue growing rich through selling prisoners to Europeans, while Nanisca believes the kingdom should stop depending on slavery and build wealth through other trade, especially palm oil. The king respects her strength, but many men around him do not like hearing a woman challenge old traditions. Far away in a village, a young girl named Nawi is constantly clashing with the people around her. She refuses to marry a much older man chosen for her and fights back when he tries to control her. Because of this, her father decides he has had enough and takes her to the palace to be given to the king, where she will join the Agojie. Nawi enters the training grounds and quickly realizes this is nothing like village life. The women there wake before sunrise, train until exhaustion, fight with weapons, climb obstacles, and are punished for mistakes. Many recruits cannot handle the pressure. Some quit, some fail, but Nawi keeps pushing forward even when she struggles. She meets another recruit named Agojie, who is more experienced and confident. Agojie jokes with her, teaches her small lessons, and slowly becomes like an older sister. Through Agojie, Nawi begins to understand the pride and discipline of the Agojie. General Nanisca watches the recruits closely. She notices that Nawi is stubborn, reckless, and always asking questions, but she also sees courage in her. Instead of praising her, Nanisca keeps pushing her harder than the others. During training, the recruits are tested with dangerous challenges. They climb walls covered in thorns, spar with weapons, and learn how to move silently. One recruit dies after failing a challenge, showing everyone how serious this life is. The Agojie are not just soldiers, they are expected to become stronger than fear itself. As Nawi grows stronger, she also learns the kingdom is preparing for war against the Oyo Empire and the Mahi people aligned with them. The Oyo demand tribute and profit heavily from the slave trade. Nanisca wants Dahomey to break free from their control. Nanisca also carries painful memories from her past. Years earlier, she had been attacked and abused by a man named Ober-Aid, a brutal enemy leader connected to the slave trade. That trauma still follows her, and it drives much of her anger in battle. The king begins to notice Nawi's bravery and spirit. Meanwhile, Nawi continues proving herself in training until she finally earns a place among the Agojie warriors. She is no longer just a village girl. She has become part of something larger. The Agojie march into battle against enemy forces. During one battle, Nawi disobeys orders to save a fellow warrior. Her decision is risky, but it works. Even so, Nanisca punishes her because in war, breaking formation can get everyone killed. Nawi begins learning that courage without discipline is dangerous. Later, Nanisca privately reveals a shocking truth to Nawi. Years ago, after the assault she suffered, Nanisca gave birth to a daughter who was taken from her. She believes Nawi is that child. Nawi struggles to accept this, shocked that the woman who has been hardest on her may actually be her mother. Before they can fully deal with the truth, enemies strike back. Nawi is captured during an ambush and taken away by slave traders. She is chained with others and prepared to be sold across the ocean. For the first time, she experiences directly the horror Nanisca has fought against for years. When Nanisca learns Nawi has been taken, she refuses to leave her behind. Even though the situation is dangerous, she gathers warriors and leads a rescue mission into enemy territory. The Agojie attack the slave camp in a fierce night battle. Fires burn, prisoners scream, guards rush in panic, and fighting breaks out everywhere. Nanisca cuts through soldiers while searching for Nawi. Nawi fights back inside the camp and tries to free herself and others. She refuses to wait helplessly. By the time Nanisca reaches her, both women are fighting from different sides of the same prison. Nanisca then faces Ober-Aid, the man tied to her past pain and the current suffering around them. Their battle is brutal and personal. He believes he still has power over her, but Nanisca fights with years of rage behind every strike. After a hard fight, Nanisca kills Ober-Aid, ending the hold he had over her life. It is both revenge and freedom. The prisoners are freed, and Nawi is reunited with Nanisca. Their bond as mother and daughter is no longer hidden by silence or pride. Back in Dahomey, the kingdom celebrates victory. Nanisca is honored for her leadership, and the king recognizes her wisdom. Her argument for changing the kingdom's future carries more weight after everything that happened. Nawi stands among the Agojie not as a recruit anymore, but as a warrior who has survived training, war, capture, and rescue. She now understands the cost of freedom and the strength of the women beside her.